Start with question number 4 of exercise 3.3. So just go through the question. The performance of a student in first term and second term is given. Draw a double bar graph choosing appropriate scale and answer the following. Okay. Now there are the marks of the students for term 1 and term 2. Means there is a comparison of a collection of data. Okay. So we'll just draw a double bar graph for it. Okay. Now first of all we'll just plot a table over here. You can see over here, in the first row there is a subject, in the second one marks for term 1 out of 100, and yet is the marks of the students for term 2 out of 100. Okay. Now first subject is English, then Hindi, then it is maths, then it is science, and then it is SST. Okay children. Now for the term 1 marks of English are 67 and for term 2 70, then it is 70 to 65, then it is 88-95, then it is 81-85, and then it is 73 and 75. Now children, first of all you have to just decide the scale over here. So first of all we will just solve the questions over here. In which subject has a child improved his performance the most? तो कौन से subject ने child ने क्या करी term 1 से लेकर term 2 में? In which subject the child has improved the performance the most? So you can see children that in the maths there is a difference of 7 marks. In the term 1 in the marks of maths were 88 and in the term 2 there is 95 marks. So we can just say that is the first part answer number 1, that is in maths child has improved the most by how many marks? That is 95 minus 88, which is equals to 7 marks. Okay. Now just see the second question over here. In which subject is the improvement the least? कौन से subject में सबसे कम improvement है? So you can see children that in all the other subjects you can see the marks in Hindi are first term it were more marks and the term 2 there are less marks. You can see here is a difference of 4 marks and here is a difference of only 2 marks. तो सबसे कम improvement कौन से subject में है? That is in SST. So for the second in SST, what is the difference of marks? That is 75 minus 73, which is equals to 2 marks. Okay. Now the last question, has the performance gone down in any subject? ऐसा कोई भी सब्जेक्ट है जिसमें टर्म 1 से लेकर टर्म 2 में जो है क्या हुआ है, परफॉर्मेंस क्या हुआ है, कम हुआ है. तो कौन सा सब्जेक्ट ऐसा? यू कैन से एनी सब्जेक्ट ओवर हियर. 61, 67, 70. In all the other subjects you can see that the marks are increasing, but in the Hindi you can see that the performance is going down, that is from 72 to 65. So which subject is that? In Hindi. Is it clear? So answer for third is in Hindi the performance has gone down. Okay. Now just see, you have to now plot a double bar graph. So how can you can draw? First we will just select the scale. Children, I am just rubbing the table from here. You can refer your books. So first of all, seeing the data, you have to just decide the scale. So I am just taking, that is 1 unit is equals to 10 marks. I am taking the scale as 1 unit is equals to 10 marks. Now we will just plot the graph. This is the x-axis and this is the y-axis. On x-axis we are just taking the subjects, okay, that is English, then Hindi, maths, we have to take the gap because we have to just take two bars on single subject. English, Hindi, then maths, then comes science, then SST. Okay, now we'll just, here we will just, here on y axis we'll just plot the number of marks. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90 and 100, because marks are out of 100. Okay, here you have to just mark, that is the number of marks, and here we have to plot the, you have to just mark the subjects. Okay, now as we are doing the comparison children, so we have to just differentiate between the term 1 and term 2. तो term 1 को हम किससे रिप्रेजेंट कर रहे हैं? By the dots, and term 2 को हम कैसे रिप्रेजेंट करेंगे? By the slanting line. You can just use any symbol for it, only to differentiate between the two terms. Okay, now just see children, just refer your books, just see the table over here. So in term 1 marks of the English are 67 English में first term में कितने marks है? That is 67. So we just plot over here. So it will be somewhere around here, that is 67 marks. Okay, और term 2 में कितने marks थे English में? That is 70 marks were there. Children, the width of the bar should be the same. Okay, ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए कि ये बार आपने ऐसा छोटा नैरो बनाया और ये आपने ब्रॉड बनाया. It's absolutely wrong. The width should be always the same. तो term 1 को हमने कैसे रिप्रेजेंट किया? With the help of dot. So you have to mark dot over here. Okay, और term 2 के marks को हमने कैसे symbolize किया? That is with the help of slanting lines. So you have to just represent in this manner. Now just see the marks of Hindi for term 1 and term 2. अब हिंदी में term 1 में how many marks are there? 72, and for term 2 there are 65 marks. So you can just plot over here. 72 will come somewhere around here, and 65 marks for term 2. So it will come here. Okay, now term 1 is represented again by the dot, and term 2 by the linings. Now for maths you can see that is 88 and 95. So 88 will come somewhere around here, and 95 it will just come here. Again, representation of dot, you have to be careful. Similarly for the rest of the two subjects, we can just draw a graph, draw bars over here. That is for science 81 and 85. So 81 will come just here. For term 2 there are 85 marks. So it will come somewhere around here. Children, you have to be careful when you are just plotting the graph. It should be accurate. Now for SST there are 73 and 75 marks. So 73 will become somewhere around here, and 75. Children, I am just not using the ruler. It is just the approximate plotation of graph. So children, this is the way you can just plot the double bar graph. Okay children, I hope this is much clear to you. Now we'll just move to the next exercise, that is the exercise 3.4. I have already just given you the formula how to find out the probability. Now just see the questions of it. Just go through the question. It's exercise 3.4. It's on page number 76, exercise 3.4, page number 76. I have already just told you that the probability is a chance to happen. It may or may not happen. Okay. Now just see question number 2 of exercise 3.4. Question number 2. Just go through the question. There are 6 marbles in a box with numbers from 1 to 6 marked on each of them. क्या बोला गया है कि एक बॉक्स के अंदर कितने मार्बल्स हैं? सपोज this is a box and in this box there are 6 marbles which are numbered from 1 to 6 in this manner. Okay. Now what you have to do, first part, what is the probability of drawing a marble with number 2? You have to just find the probability of drawing a marble with number 2. आपसे क्या पूछा गया है कि क्या probability है कि when you will just pick this marble it will be number 2 only. So what is the formula for probability? That is probability is equal to number of favorable outcomes upon total number of possible outcomes. Number of possible outcomes. अब आपके फेवर में कितने चांसेस है कि व्हेन यू विल जस्ट पिक द मार्बल दैट ओनली नंबर 2 विल कम, देयर इज ओनली वन सिंगल चांस इन योर फेवर. आपके फेवर में कितने चांसेस हैं? दैट इज द फेवरेबल आउटकम इज ओनली 1. सो विल जस्ट राइट 1 ओवर हियर. नंबर ऑफ पॉसिबल आउटकम्स कितने? सो 1 2 3 4 5 एंड 6. सो प्रोबेबिलिटी इज इक्वल्स टू 1/6. गॉट इट? नाउ जस्ट सी द सेकंड पार्ट ऑफ दिस क्वेश्चन. इट्स अ सिमिलर वन. Now just see what is the probability of drawing a marble with number 5. अब क्या पूछा गया है कि क्या probability when just you will pick the marble number 5 will come. So you can see in your favor there is only one chance. Okay, in your favor there is only one chance. So favorable outcome is only 1. I am not writing the formula again. तो favorable chance कितना हो जाएगा? Only 1. Total number of possible outcomes कितने? Again there are 6. 1 2 3 4 5 6. So probability in both the cases is 1/6. Got it? Now just move to the last question of this exercise. That is the question number 3. Go through the question, children. Now just see over here. A coin is flipped to decide which team starts the game. What is the probability that your team will start? अब क्या पूछा गया है कि what is the probability when the coin is just flipped? You have to just take out the probability that which team will start the game. Everybody has seen the coin. Coin के 2 साइड होते हैं. फर्स्ट होता है, एक होता है हेड और दूसरा होता है टेल. तो कोई भी टीम में हैव यू जस्ट सीन द क्रिकेट मैच, वहाँ पे भी क्या करते हैं? मैच स्टार्ट करने के पहले क्या होता है? हम कॉइन को टॉस करते हैं. ओके, सो वन टीम विल जस्ट से दैट इज हेड एंड अदर विल से दैट इज टेल. तो क्या प्रोबेबिलिटी किसी के फेवर में क्या आएगा? एक ही चांस आएगा, या तो हेड आएगा या फिर टेल आएगा. इज इट क्लियर? सो प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ जस्ट विनिंग द गेम, फेवरेबल चांस कितना होगा? 1 होगा. बिकॉज कॉइन के कितने, व्हेन यू हैव सीन द कॉइन के 2 साइड होते हैं, दैट इज द हेड एंड टेल. एवरीबडी नोज इट. कॉइन के कितने साइड होते हैं? हेड या टेल. अब कौन सी टीम के फेवर में चांस आएगा? इज इट क्लियर? या तो हेड आएगा या टेल आएगा. मतलब कोई भी 2 टीम है तो उसके फेवरेबल चांस कितना है? ओनली 1 है. सो यू हैव टू जस्ट फाइंड आउट द प्रोबेबिलिटी दैट विच टीम स्टार्ट्स द गेम. कौन सी टीम जो है गेम को स्टार्ट करेगी. सो बाय द फॉर्मूला फॉर प्रोबेबिलिटी वी कैन जस्ट राइट ओवर हियर दैट इज द प्रोबेबिलिटी इज इक्वल टू number of favorable outcomes upon number of possible outcomes upon number of possible outcomes. अब हमको क्या निकालना है? That is the number of favorable outcomes. तो यहाँ पर number of favorable outcomes क्या हो सकते हैं? Favorable आउटकम्स. क्योंकि हमें ये पता नहीं हेड आएगा टेल आएगा, पर जिस भी टीम के फेवर में आएगा वो क्या होगा? सिर्फ एक ही चांस होगा. या तो हेड आएगा, आइदर हेड और टेल। तो नंबर ऑफ फेवरेबल आउटकम्स कितने होंगे हमारे पास? दैट इज ओनली वन, that is only one. Now you have to taken out the number of possible outcomes. तो number of possible outcomes हमारे पास क्या है? Number of possible outcomes that is दोनों हो सकते हैं. We are having two outcomes, that is head and tail, head and tail. तो possible outcomes कितने? जैसे 1 + 1 2. So possible outcomes कितने हो गए? 2 हो गए. इफ़ यू आर जस्ट सीइंग दिस, यहाँ पे मैंने क्या यूज़ किया है? फेवरेबल चांस के लिए और यूज़ किया है, और पॉसिबल आउटकम्स के लिए मैंने क्या यूज़ किया है? आई हैव जस्ट यूज द वर्ड एंड. एंड मतलब आप दोनों चीज़ों को कंबाइन कर रहे हो. तो 1 and 1, 1 + 1 कितना हुआ? 2 हुआ. और यहाँ पे मैंने और यूज़ किया, या तो हेड या तो टेल. तो फेवरेबल चांस क्या होगा? या तो हेड आएगा या टेल आएगा. तो इसीलिए फेवरेबल आउटकम्स यहाँ पे क्या हो गए? 1 हो गए. एंड व्हेन वी आर जस्ट टॉकिंग अबाउट द पॉसिबल आउटकम्स, तो दोनों होंगे, दैट इज हेड एंड टेल. सो 1 + 1 दैट इज 2. तो प्रोबेबिलिटी क्या हो जाएगी? सो प्रोबेबिलिटी इज इक्वल टू नंबर ऑफ फेवरेबल आउटकम्स. वो कितना है? 1 है. और पॉसिबल आउटकम्स क्या है? 2 है. सो प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ स्टार्टिंग द गेम, probability of starting the game is equal to 1/2. Got it, children? So I hope, children, that you are very much clear with the concept of bar graph and the probability. So please keep on practicing the questions. Thank you.